something? Have you ever been in a conversation in English and someone says something to you and you freeze?
Oh, yeah, completely. Like your brain just stops.
Exactly. Like you understand nothing and you just stand there smiling, hoping they don't ask you a question.
Yes, the nodding and smiling strategy. Very popular.
Very popular, but not always helpful, right?
Not always, no.
So, if that happens to you, if you feel confused or lost when someone speaks English to you, this video is for you.
This is English conversation practice for beginners. And today we're talking about something really useful.
What to say when you don't understand English.
Simple sentences, easy English, real situations.
Let's go. Welcome, everyone. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike, and you are listening to and watching.
The Easy English Podcast.
Yes, welcome. If you are new here, hello, great to have you.
And if you've been here before, welcome back. We're so happy you're here again.
So Sarah, today's topic, I think this is honestly one of the most important topics for beginners.
I think so too, because, okay, think about it. You're learning English, right? You're studying, you're practicing, but then real life happens.
Real life happens. Someone speaks too fast or they use a word you don't know, and suddenly,
Panic.
panic. Exactly.
And a lot of learners, they just go quiet. They don't say anything because they don't know what to say.
And that's the problem we're solving today.
That's right. Today we're giving you the words, the exact sentences, so next time you're ready.
You don't have to panic. You have the tools.
You have the tools. I like that. Okay, let's start.
Okay, so Sarah, let me ask you something. When you were learning a new language, did this ever happen to you?
Oh, absolutely. All the time. I remember I was trying to have a simple conversation and the other person just spoke so fast and I had no idea what they said.
And what did you do?
I said yes, and I had no idea what I agreed to.
Oh, no.
It was fine. It was fine in the end, but yes, it's so common. And the thing is, it's not about your level. Even intermediate learners feel this.
Right, because in real conversations, people don't speak like a textbook.
They really don't. They speak fast, they use slang, they mumble sometimes.
They change the subject suddenly.
Yes, and so knowing what to say when you're lost, that is a skill.
It really is. And the good news is, it's an easy skill. The sentences are short, they're simple.
And people will respect you for using them. Seriously. If you say, I'm sorry, can you repeat that? That is so much better than just nodding and having no idea what's happening.
100%. People appreciate honesty.
They do. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's look at the sentences.
All right, so the most basic situation. Someone says something to you, you don't understand. What do you say?
Okay, so the most simple sentence is, I don't understand.
I don't understand. Simple, clear, honest.
You can also say, I don't understand you.
Or, I don't understand, sorry.
Adding sorry makes it sound very polite, very natural.
Let's practice. I'll be a stranger, okay? And Sarah, you just try to respond naturally.
Okay, go.
Hey, do you know where the pharmacy is? I think it's somewhere near the old post office on Meridian Street.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Perfect. That's it. That's all you need to say.
Right. You don't need a long explanation. Just, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Done.
And notice Sarah paused. She said, That is totally fine. That is natural.
Yes, don't worry about small sounds like or Real people say those things.
Every single day. Okay, let's look at the next sentence.
Okay, so sometimes you hear the words, but they go too fast. So the problem isn't that you don't know the words, it's just too fast.
Speed is a big one.
It really is. So in that case, you say, "Can you repeat that?"
Can you repeat that? Very useful, very common.
You can also say, "Can you say that again?"
Say that again? That's a little more casual. Both are fine.
Or, "Sorry, can you repeat that, please?"
Adding please, always a good idea.
Always nice. Okay, let's practice this one too. Mike, your turn to be confused.
Okay. I'm confused. Go.
The meeting is on Thursday at 2:30 in the conference room on the 3rd floor.
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat that?
The meeting is on Thursday at 2:30.
Oh, okay. Thursday. Got it. Thank you.
See? That's it. One simple question. Can you repeat that? And suddenly you have the information you need.
It works. It really works. And people are usually very happy to repeat themselves.
Most people, yes. Most people are kind. They understand.
Okay, so here's another situation. What if they repeat, but they're still fast?
Right, this happens. Some people they speak fast. It's how they talk.
So what do you say then?
You say, "Can you speak more slowly, please?"
Can you speak more slowly, please? That is so useful.
Or you can say, "A little slower, please?"
A little slower, please? Very short, very polite.
You can even just say, "Slower, please?" with a kind face, and most people will understand immediately.
Body language helps a lot, right?
So much. A smile, a gentle gesture with your hand, people understand.
Okay, so let's review what we have so far. We have, I don't understand. Can you repeat that? Can you speak more slowly, please?
3 sentences. 3 very powerful sentences.
Say them with me, everyone. Ready?
Go ahead, Mike.
I don't understand.
Can you repeat that?
Can you speak more slowly, please?
Say those 3 sentences. Right now, if you can, say them out loud. It really helps.
It makes them stick in your memory.
Okay, so new situation. You understand most of the sentence, but there's one word you don't know. What do you do?
Ooh, this is a really specific situation. And it happens a lot, right?
All the time. Someone says a sentence and you get 90% of it, but that one word.
That one word changes everything sometimes.
Exactly. So you can say, "What does that mean?"
What does that mean? Simple, direct.
Or, "Sorry, what does word mean?"
So, for example, someone says to you, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, and you don't know under the weather. You can say,
Sorry, what does under the weather mean?
and they'll explain it. Probably they'll say, oh, it means I'm feeling sick.
And now you learned a new phrase. So asking, it's not just polite, it's actually a learning opportunity.
I love that. Every moment of confusion is a chance to learn something.
Exactly. Don't be embarrassed to ask. Be curious.
Okay, let's practice this one. Ready?
Ready.
Hey, are you coming to the get-together on Friday?
Sorry, what does get together mean?
Get-together? Oh, it means a small party or a small meeting with friends.
Oh, a party. Yes, I'll come.
Great. See you Friday.
Perfect. You see, that was so natural. Ask the question, get the answer, continue the conversation.
No big deal at all. Okay, here's a softer one. Sometimes you kind of understand, but you're not completely sure. You don't want to say, I don't understand, because you understood a little bit, right?
Right. So you want to be honest, but not total confusion.
Exactly. So you can say, I'm not sure I understand.
I'm not sure I understand. That's a nice, soft way to say it.
Or, I think I understand, but I'm not sure.
Or, can you explain that?
Oh, that's a good one. Can you explain that? Very useful.
And a little more specific, you can say, can you explain that in a different way?
In a different way, meaning, can you use different words, different examples?
Right, because sometimes hearing the same explanation with different words, suddenly it clicks.
The light bulb moment.
Yes, the light bulb moment. We all love that.
Okay, now here's something really useful. After someone explains something to you, how do you check that you understood correctly?
Oh, this is so good. You can say, so you mean, and then repeat what you understood.
Yes. So for example, someone says to you, the shop closes at 5:30, and you're not sure, 5:30, what is that?
You can say, so you mean 6:30.
And they'll say yes or no. And now you know.
That's a great technique. Repeat what you understood in your own words.
It shows you're listening, it shows you're trying. People really appreciate that.
And you can also say, did I understand correctly?
Did I understand correctly? Very polite, very clear.
Or, is that right?
Short and simple. Is that right? Perfect.
Okay, so now let's think about different situations, because you won't always be in the same place, right?
Right. Sometimes it's a stranger. Sometimes it's a teacher. Sometimes it's at work.
Exactly. So the sentences change a little bit depending on who you're talking to.
Let's go through a few.
Okay, situation 1. You're a tourist. You're asking for directions and you don't understand the answer.
Classic situation.
So you can say, I'm sorry, I don't speak English very well. Can you speak slowly?
That sentence does two things. It explains your situation and it asks for help. Very efficient.
Right, and people will usually smile and be very patient with you.
Situation 2, you're in a class. Your English teacher explains something and you don't understand.
Ooh, this is important because some students feel embarrassed to ask in class.
Don't be. Teachers love questions. Seriously. You can say, excuse me, can you explain that again?
Or, sorry, I didn't understand that part. Can you say it again?
I didn't understand that part. I like that one because it's specific.
It shows you were listening. You understood most of it, just not that part.
Situation 3, you're on the phone. And phone calls in English, oh, they can be difficult.
Phone calls are hard. You can't see the person's face, no body language.
No lip reading. Right. So on the phone, you can say, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat it?
I didn't catch that. That's a very natural phrase. It means I didn't hear or understand clearly.
Very common. Very natural.
You can also say, the line is a little unclear. Can you say that again?
Oh, that's a nice one because it gives a reason. It blames the connection, not your English.
A little trick, a polite little trick.
Okay, everyone, practice time. This is very important. We're going to say each sentence, and we want you to repeat after us.
Say it out loud. Don't just read it. Say it. Your mouth needs to practice too.
Ready? Let's go.
I don't understand.
Can you repeat that?
Can you speak more slowly, please?
What does that mean?
I'm not sure I understand.
Can you explain that?
So, you mean,
Did I understand correctly?
I didn't catch that. Can you repeat it?
I'm sorry, I don't speak English very well. Can you speak slowly?
Great job, everyone. Really. If you said those out loud, that is excellent practice.
And if you want, go back and repeat that section again. Repetition is your best friend when learning a language.
Your best friend. Honestly.
Okay, let's put it all together now. A full little conversation. Imagine this is real life.
I'll be a local person. Mike, you're a tourist, okay?
I'm a tourist. Got it.
Hi, welcome to the market. Can I help you find something?
Oh, hi. Yes. I'm looking for the exit. I can't find it.
Oh, sure. So you go straight ahead, then turn left at the blue sign, and it's right there, next to the cafe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that a little slower, please?
Yes, of course. Go straight, then turn left. You'll see a blue sign.
So I go straight and then left.
Yes, exactly.
So, did I understand correctly? The exit is near a cafe?
Yes, that's right. You've got it.
Oh, great. Thank you so much.
No problem at all. Have a great day.
See, that whole conversation, very natural, and we use so many of our sentences.
Can you repeat that? Check. A little slower, please? Check. So I go straight and then left.
Repeating to confirm? Check. Did I understand correctly? Check.
All in one short conversation, in real life. Totally possible for a beginner.
Totally possible. You can do this.
You know, Sarah, I want to say something because I think some people watching might feel, I don't know, maybe a little embarrassed to say I don't understand in English.
Yeah, I think that's really common, actually.
Like they feel if I say that, people will think my English is bad.
But here's the thing. Everyone knows you're learning, and honestly, asking for clarification, that's not a sign of weakness.
It's actually a sign of confidence.
Yes, a confident person says, I want to understand. Can you help me? A nervous person just nods and pretends.
And the confident approach, it always leads to better communication.
Always. And another thing, native English speakers, they also say, sorry, can you repeat that? They also say, what does that mean?
All the time.
All the time. These sentences, they're not just for learners, they're for everyone.
I think that's really reassuring, actually. You're not saying my English is bad. You're just saying I want to understand you properly.
Exactly. And that's a beautiful thing.
Okay, we have a question for you, and we really want you to answer in the comments.
Yes, this is your practice moment.
Here is the question. Ready?
Imagine you're at a coffee shop. The person at the counter says the name of a drink you don't know.
What do you say?
Write your answer in the comments below. Use one of the sentences from today's video.
For example, you could write, sorry, what does that mean? Or, can you explain that?
Use your own words too. Be creative. We read every comment.
We really do, and we love seeing your practice.
So go to the comments right now and write your sentence.
Okay, we're almost at the end of today's episode.
That went fast.
It always does. Okay, let's do a quick review.
Today, we talked about what to say when you don't understand English. We learned sentences like, I don't understand, can you repeat that? Can you speak more slowly? What does that mean? Can you explain that?
And we practiced real conversations, real situations.
And remember, it's okay not to understand. It really is.
Everyone has moments like that, even people who spoke in English for years.
The most important thing is you ask, you try, you keep going.
That's the spirit of a real language learner.
And you, yes, you watching right now, you are already doing amazing. You are here. You are practicing. That is something to be proud of.
Seriously, be proud of yourself.
Okay, before we go, please subscribe to the Easy English podcast if you haven't already.
It really helps us, and it means you'll never miss a new video.
And give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. It means a lot to us.
And we will see you in the next video, which is coming very soon.
Very soon. Something good is coming.
Something really useful.
We think you're going to love it.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye. Keep practicing. You've got this.
See you next time.